Hey, I'm back. So I'm going to do my typical start of the day. Anytime I log into the game and then I give about 15-20 minutes, half an hour to do the daily stuff. So I'm going to share that, and there's quite a few. The good aspect in this game that I really like is at the beginning, whenever it is, it refreshes at 10 a.m. Central European time. That's my time. So you can actually do the calculation for your respective zones. And this is how the base looks with a lot of red dots. Red dots means you have to either claim something or you have to do something. So it's an indicator. I already in my introduction video collected the free stuff which is available at the beginning of the week from there. And the first thing that I'm going to show is, which is an interest area for literally everybody. And I'm going to make separate videos of each of these red dots. So it will be like 3, 4, 5 minute videos, which will give you an idea as to what it is. But this is a general one, how I start off. So the interest area primarily is the summon. So like we have got in empires and puzzles, epic hero tokens, epic troop tokens, then various other tokens according to the summon portal. Over here, there are basically limited portals, tokens. So this is the rare summoning token that you see, the blue, and so that's that. And then like we have gems, there are gems over here also, but the gems can be used only for the basic summoning, where I would say 80% of the heroes are included. I would say 70% of the heroes are included. The balance 30% are premium, and hence there are different tokens. So there is a divine summoning token that you can see, a golden one over here. So this ensures that you summon only epic and legendary heroes. More about this, I will make a separate video. What is this divine? But just to give an idea about the summon portal. And then there is something called an ancient summoning portal, which obviously is not active, so I cannot show that. And hence there are certain heroes which are lords, and hence they give certain bonus to their teams. So you will see that. And I will share the roster and explain this in a series of videos, so it'll become more clear. So that's the basic aspect of the summon portal. Then typically I start off, I first collect the points which I have done in the previous. Here there is something very unique. I can share 3 of my heroes, which my friends, so I get a chance to make 100 friends. These are all random people across the world. And I get to choose when I can remove or add fresh. And I basically share any 3 heroes from my roster. And these friends have access to those heroes while playing aspects of various aspects in the game. And they can use my hero depending on the level up of my hero to win a battle. And I get some points after they have won. And the good part is they also communicate. So I cleared stage 14 with the help of your hero Eloin. Thank you for the assistance. This is very unique and interesting, really interesting. Then there is this central character called the Pantheon, where obviously there is a small drop rate of some basic goodies, but I get to build stats, and you can see which strengthens, which cuts across all the heroes. So all the stats that you're watching, attack bonus, HP bonus, rage regen, I'll explain all those subsequently. Crit damage, healing effect, attack speed, all this gets added to all my heroes in the roster. And hence I have to clear this, and there is a whole process of clearing this to keep on improving the stats of my overall heroes. It's very interesting. Then we have Titans. So similarly, I have got Guild, and I go into the guild. So this is the alliance, and within this, I have got, like we have the Titans. I have got the guild boss, and here it's different. There are different stages of the Titans. It depends. In my guild, I can have people of different levels, and depending on what their roster is, they can hit the guild boss, pseudo titan, the same as the titan, and they can get goodies. So I started with the easy, normal, hard, nightmare, and now I do two. So I get two stones to hit, two chances to hit every day. So I use one in each because there's no point in me doing the maximum in one and missing out. I'm going to get goodies from two. So I hit usually two. Currently, my limit is I cannot go for the Nightmare 14 because we have to clear Nightmare 3 to be able to do that, and we have not been able to clear Nightmare 3. So I'm going to claim my reward from here. So I get a rare summoning crystal, and I get 5-star psychic power, which is a very valuable resource in the game, which I will speak about later. You'll hear me saying I'll speak about later because I don't want to make this video too long and load up too much into it. So this is XP used for leveling up heroes, and this is gold, which is used for multiple purpose in the game. Also, the other part is for this guild boss, I don't have time, or depending on the situation that I am not going to get hassled about, what do I do? I just click auto and I let the auto run. That's it. As you can see, I've just clicked auto and the auto starts running, and I just complete it. Then, when I have time, I get into trying to do a higher score, which gets saved as an auto mode score, and then when I'm doing auto, that higher mechanism is saved and the auto fight is done from there. So as you can see, the auto speed is 3.5x of the normal speed. The game gives an option of playing at 2x, and like you have a VIP pass. Similarly, we have a VIP pass over here. I have picked that up, which gives me a lot of resources accessible extra, and it also increases the speed of my autoplay to 3.5. Also, we have a chat with a select group. What happens is this game puts you in a select group of players, so there is camaraderie and so on and so forth, and there is fraternity and camaraderie kind of feeling. And then whatever's happening, they win a hero, you read about that, they do something. We also communicate very clearly in terms of the game, advertising our alliance, guild boss, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, the hit has been completed, and I have got certain points. That was a quick one. And I am at tier, I did some 8,000 or close to 9,000 points, or whatever, 8,000 points, and I cleared this. The aim is to reach over here, but I cleared 6,500, so let's complete. And we see what are the potential goodies that I'll get tomorrow. And it's RNG, like what we are used to in the existing game. So any two of these stuffs I'll get. Today you saw that I got this and I got this in one of the chests. So that's that. And I'm going to do my second one in this. And since I have no time and so on and so forth, I'm going to just do a quick auto on this too. So it's not something, and when I have time, then I don't need to do auto. I can actually have a strategy, use buffs, debuffs, proper healing. There are heroes specifically for that, and bring in special gang of heroes that can actually cause more damage, ensure that the score is much higher. I was lucky to have pulled some very unique and interesting heroes that made my gameplay more exciting. The game gives a lot of summoning crystals of all types. The game gives a lot of gems on a daily basis. There is at least 300, 400 gems available, which is a significant number, which means one can do a 10x using gems of the basic portal every third day or fourth day. Just imagine being able to do a 10x twice a week almost, depending on how engaged you are with the game, which is huge. And early time when when you're playing the map stages, which over here is called campaign. No, this has already been cleared, so I constantly now I'm just waiting to clear up the do 100% over here, and then go for this high one. I'll reach there someday. Then I have excess material, like I have a lot of this excess stuff, so I can actually submit and collect some guild coins and also add some points to the guild activity, and there are goodies available there. I get to claim this. Now as a alliance, when we complete, we get these things. So there are individual and there are shared, and as a total weekly we get 340 guild coins. And I will go straight to show you something where all the stuff is collected and what's the benefit in it. So we have a shop, and this is called the Dwar Wen Association, which has got 4 sub shops. So one is obviously this, where we use the gold coins that we have, and we have to make a purchase to complete a criteria on a daily basis. So here I come, then all the guild coins that have been accumulated are sitting over here. So I've got 214. I obviously bought a few things, I use them up. So here you can see every week I get to using the guild coins, which is from in-game resources. Guild coins cannot be bought. They have to be won within the game. I get 2 summon crystals, and then various other things that can help me improve, like this gold bonus I pick up, and it doubles my gold when I'm doing farming. So once a week I run that, and that helps me in terms of collecting double in terms of productivity and so on and so forth. Then, like we have raid, similarly we have got arena over here, and arena has a weekly contest going on, and gradually I have increased and improved. So this is my winning for this. So when I said that every day there is 300, 400, I'm not saying that someday you might get 200 gems, someday you might get 600 gems. When you look at a week, because week is when everything refreshes in this game, you will see that in a week you have picked up 2,000 to 2,500 gems. And this is how it starts accumulating. Like I have just got end of the week, I have reached a particular level in the arena without much of an effort, without any dramas. So I get 360 gems, I get these coins, and of course there is something that I'm going to get from here. So let's see, I'm going to claim and I'll find out what RNG gives. So RNG gives me stamina. This is 200, like we have world energy. This is the same thing, which is called stamina over here. So very valuable and useful. If I have to buy it from the shop, it's worth 60 gems. So that's that. Now here's the benefit. I got 550, there is a little lag. Occasionally I've got 550 arena coins, which can only be won from the game. They again cannot be bought. Now here's the benefit. On a daily basis, I pick this up literally at free cost, got from resources within the game. So I have playing energy. 3 summons are available on a weekly basis. So I immediately pick them up because these are priorities for summons. They are like epic hero tokens. So you get to summon heroes. You can summon even legendary heroes in this. That's why I call them like the epic hero tokens. And then various other resources which you'll find out as I speak more about the game over the days. And this is the more premium shop where there are higher, so when I was talking about the third type of, this is the ancient summon crystal, where you get to summon high level of heroes, which are lords, and lords have a different role to play in the game. They buff heroes, and provide all kinds of buffs. So one single hero provides defense, attack, and various other buffs to the fellow buddies, and leads the team. So that's that. So these are some things that I, at the beginning of the week, pick up so that I don't miss out on. And here is the auto fight. I pick up all the five auto fight options because it ensures that I'm able to farm easily and without any kind of a hassle. I will eventually pick up few more things. As I summon using the crystals, I get epic heroes, and this the currency that you see in purple, there is a golden currency and there is a purple currency. Purple currency is basically got from selling off heroes, which are duplicates and dupes. In this game, you can sell your dupe heroes, which are serving no purpose beyond a limit. So I will explain what type of heroes to sell and what are the benefits and so on and so forth. And then you can actually use them for certain things. Like I have certain heroes which are already fully leveled and fully awakened. Then the other copies are of no use. So I can actually sell them and pick up according to 400, they're available. I can pick up these. I have Mari, who's fully awakened. I have Evelyn, fully awakened. Gluttony is at awaken 3. I can pick up Gluttony's soul stone and awaken Gluttony further so that he can deliver in gameplay better impact. So this is all got from within the game. Arena, guild, and this is all primarily gold and gems which come from within the game. This comes from the summons. So the last one is a more premium one, got from summons. So you could be basically spending and then collecting resources which you can sell and get from the summons. So that's the store, and the store is where you basically are selling and doing certain things. There is something very unique in this game. Obviously, I don't have any. Let me see if I have something. No, I don't have any. Where all the 3-star heroes that you summon, you can sell them off after a particular achieving certain levels in the game. This portion opens up. I would say fairly early it opens up. So you can sell your 3-star heroes. You don't need to use them to level up your heroes. You will get a lot of other resources to level up. 1-star and 2-star heroes you can use for leveling up. And it's very easy as you progress in the game. And 3 stars which come from the portal, they can be sold off for gems. So basically your 3 stars that you're getting, they are still currency in this particular game. And you're going to get a lot. I mean, I will show you. I've got 16 in the last 3 days through various contests and various means. I've got 16 summoning crystals from this game. And what do these crystals provide? These blue crystals give me access to all these heroes. So there are obviously very low drop rates. I mean, the percentages are there. So these are all legendaries, 0.04. These are the lords. Then 0.46 are the legendary heroes. There's a good number. And then we have the 4-star, which is the epic lords, low percentage. And then we have the epic regular heroes. Brilliant. And these heroes can be basically leveled up and enabled to deliver with so many resourcing that is available in the game, the same impact as legendary. So no requirement to chase a legendary at all if one wants in this particular game. Then we have the 3-star lords, which is Boruth, Dagna, and Nero. So they help in early part of the game by being lords and giving buffs. And then we have these earlier heroes, and very unique heroes, thinking heroes. So they all can be leveled to 3-star. In fact, these 2-star heroes can also be leveled up to 5 stars and max to a 6-star hero with all kinds of resourcing. So obviously they will not be as impactful, but one can play the game without any of these legendaries if you basically skip all this and cut off over here. And it's very easy to get because in a week, if one is playing regularly, daily, logging in and doing the basic stuff, you get at least between 15 to 20 summon crystals. Then you are also able to summon between 20 to 30 using the gems. So that's about 30 to 40, I would say, at least summons on a weekly basis, which is very useful in the first 30 days to be able to summon all kinds of heroes and level them up to be able to progress in the game. And as you're going to play, you will see how you are. This is the campaign, so this is the map stage. And you can see that there is a lot of stuff that is available in the game. Obviously, I will go to the normal and I will go to the chapter first. So you can see you get all these, you get energy, you get coins, you get these 3-star psychic. They act as 3-star rare heroes for leveling up purpose, and you're going to get tons of them. And you get your gems. So they all keep collecting, and at the end of this, you get a summon crystal. So as you finish 1-9, you get a blue crystal. This is 9-17 that you're seeing, a golden one. The golden crystal's benefit is it only gives you access, you're able to summon only a epic and legendary hero. So my main luck has come from these golden ones, where there is a 2x promo going on, and during that particular time I use the goldens. I currently have these some goldens saved. I will show you. Yeah, that I can show. So I've got 6 saved for a 2x moment, and that's how I got some very important and useful heroes. Then while you are doing all this, you have this idle time option where you get some heroes for leveling, you get resources for promoting your heroes, and of course you get energy also to play the game. And so this resource comes free when you are being idle. There is a daily quest that is available, and as you can see, this daily quest requires a good collection of heroes sometimes. So I basically do a quick deploy because now I have a roster built up. So what this says is 4 promo. So the purple aspect is 4 levels of promotion, and 1 fighter, 1 defender, and 1 mage. So I have those, and I just did a quick deploy from my roster. It has picked up, and I'm going to start in about 30 minutes duration. It'll do whatever it does. The game does these gimmicks. I will be able to get these resources, that is this energy 200 and arena coins, which I have started to collect now because I don't need to play the arena as much. And I will share the arena strategy and what is the process that I follow to maximize my rewards and also fun aspect in it. So I will do start, and it's playing in the background. Then there is this something called Tide. In Tide, I have reached 133. It caps out at this particular moment at 160. So in 81 days, I have reached 133. I lost about 10 days because I did not know much about this and I wasn't playing, but it gets covered up. I mean, this is a great space for resources. Currently, there is an imbalance of power between my team and what is required to clear 133 stage. And hence, I reached here yesterday and I could not clear it. So today also, from the looks of it, let's find out. I'm going to claim this loot. So what this particular thing does is it provides me resources for each level that I have cleared. And this resource helps me in terms of leveling up my heroes, playing up the games, collecting some soldiers. There is a demon soldier for playing wars or guild versus guild, so alliance versus alliance wars. And it has been nice. So I've got shards from here. This is the epic soldier shard and is an archer. I'm keen to get more archers and mages so they can shoot from far off. He's also, if I remember, an archer. So all these are useful. This is useful for legendary skill promotion, for playing the game, using the game, for the epic hero skilling. And this is useful for talent upgradation. Let's find out. I get to upgrade a talent, which is going to, you can see over here, my current BP is 6 million currently against a requirement of 6.2 million. So we will see as I skill this up. And then I have options. So this is the healer, the two hands that you see. No. When there are over 3 defenders, deploy reduces all heroes damage. So this impacts all heroes. I'm going to do the. I'm just thinking whether I give it to the marksman or whether I give it to, and marksman would be at maximum. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to this one for now because I'm in a pause mode. So I want currently the whole team to get impacted. And I do put in 3 defenders for sure. So for the next one, I'll require 600 over here. I'm at 29 points. So let's see how it goes. My next priority is going to be my marksman empowerment, which requires 700. So I think it's a wait of at least 2 or 3 days. And 600, or I might just in 2 days do this. But let's see how much is the base point. So it has gone up by 50,000. Now the base points, they increase when I increase the base points of the heroes that I have deployed. And I will show you how I have deployed heroes. And then it impacts. So this is the tide part. And I have got certain heroes deployed over here. The shields show that there are 4 defenders in there, and the rest of the ground units have also got the benefit of the shields, as you could read over there. So yeah, this is the tide. I'm not going to do a hit because it's going to be a return to the tide camp. It's not going to be successful. I know that. So I can just skip that particular chit chat in this. Then this is the guide for the daily quests. So I get whatever I'm doing, I claim it off, and then it says clear any stage 5 times, which is easy. Spend 100 stamina is very easy. Perform 1 summon. This is the most useless one. You don't need to waste your time doing a daily summon for this shard. It's a 4-star epic level up shard, which is of no use. I'll speak about it later. Level up 3 heroes, which is very easy. Participate in the arena gives me 5 auto fight chances, which get stored, and all these are FIFO. First in, what the game provides as a default gets used first, and what you win, it gets used last. So you are able to accumulate that to a much higher number. There are players who have been here for about a year and they have got a much higher number of all these resources, because after a particular time you're not so actively playing and farming because you don't have much to do, but you're doing more of fun play. Apart from farming is a little bit of a grind. Then obtain 3 pieces of gear gives me this, and this is one of my key resources on a daily basis, because then I can just put farming and it starts happening in the background. I will just start something and you will be able to see what I mean by that. Then there are weekly things where you get, I get to claim this. You can see in a week, this delivers me something. Then I get, I perform 10 summons during the week. I get 1 extra summon. So this is how these fellows, they accumulate in a week about 15 to 20 numbers. Then there are monthly. So in a month when I complete, and it's very easy to complete. So in a month, I get this ancient 1. I have accumulated 12, which I'm waiting for the anniversary thing, which I will talk about in a separate video. And I will use it there. And every month, so when I say you collect 15 in a week, it's basically you collect about 40 to 50 of these blueies in a month, and this is how they accumulate. You get one through the weekly portal, you get some through the monthly portal, you get some, and then you win from various contests and various things. And the contest, as I've told you, is not global. And then there are these challenges. As you clear, you get that. So I reached platinum in the arena. I reached a level and I got these gems and coins. And then as I'm joining various social media, I get these gems too. So let's claim this off. I will show you how various contests run. So I have got this going on, Gear Raid 2. And as you can see, I'm player 007. So I have these crystals available to be picked up in about 3 days time. And I time it. This is not a global pool that I'm playing with. Like the pool that I have been put in is a limited number pool, and that is unique. So that gives an opportunity for you to win resources easily. You can pick up, you don't need to participate in all. I have let go of some and I have participated hard in some. And so in the same gears, if I'm participating in, say, there are three. There's gear raid 1, gear raid 2, gear raid 3. If I participated in gear raid 1 and picked up the first spot, I will skip for that particular week the other two. And the next week, I'm going to pick up gear raid 2 or 3 and participate hard and pick up the first spot, which ensures that I get my 6 summoning crystals from there. And this is how in 3 weeks I have enough of gears to level up and do, because then subsequently I have got I just won the hero training. Since I am still developing my roster, I am able to win the hero training, which is there in the earlier video. And so in this week itself, from here, from basically this portion of competition, I should be picking up about 30 odd of these summoning crystals. So I've got 8 picked up today. I am going to aim for 6 over here. That's 14 from just 2. And then there are goodies that come from achieving those points. So that's that. And I'm going to go to this events part. And you can see there are multiple events going on. I'm currently not hassling myself too much about participating in everything. But here's the Brave contest, which I'm working on, and I'm aiming for this and this. And this is very easy to achieve because this is not competition. This is basically gears and meteorites. So after reaching a particular level in the game, when you're farming for your gears and you're using your energy that you get from the game, you are able to clear these points that you get from that farming, and you're able to pick up these crystals. So I will pick up this, and I will pick up 2 summon crystals and this. And these are all 4-day events. So in a week, we get at least 5 to 7 or 8 events which give us enough of these crystals, which are not based on competition but from your farming, which you can again see that you are able to farm like crazy and pick up enough of this. Same is the Tale of Smith. I have completed it. This is when I'm enhancing my gear. So once a week, I enhance all my existing gear and I time it. I don't enhance my gear when this contest is not running. That's okay. I mean, I can lose a few or I can get delayed by a day or two. It really doesn't matter. But for me, getting these points is important. That's efficiency. And what happens is I get crystals from here, summoning crystals and various other. So this portal comes once a week and it gives me 3. You can see. So there. I'm not doing demonic because this is not part of my interest area currently, but I have done something and we will be able to see what's going on over here. So I'm going to enter, and I completed the this after achieving a certain level. And this is another aspect of the game which requires a little bit of a roster and tough thing. And there are benefits. So I got some things. Let's find out what is the ranking reward that I'm going to get from here. So that's that. And this is what I'm getting. So I'm getting shards. I already have 20 and I'm getting 20 more, which ensures that I will be able to, I'll show you what I'm doing. Then I'm getting these coins. And I'm getting a crystal, so I'm going to claim these. And if for some reason I have forgotten to claim these, then I will show you that I get them in my mailbox. So in my mailbox, you have got unclaimed voids. So what had happened is I had not claimed something over here. I mean, I was busy and I did not move forward in that. So if something has not been claimed, I get it in my mailbox. And these were the goodies that I got. So I'm going to claim them and I'll get to see as to what they are. So useful. This is super premium. I'm getting for the first time. These are the first 6 I have got. They are useful for artifacts. I've got some gems. Useful for resourcing, so I'm going to take them and proceed forward. Going forward, I'm going to share some keys also, so you can actually get some extra goodies. Then I go into storage and I spoke about shards. So I got 20 shards. I get a chance. So I have already got these 12 summon crystals. As you can see, these shards are won from various contests, and I have to collect certain number of shards, that is 30, and I can create a golden crystal. So I have 13 over here. I need 17 more to create one summon golden crystal, which gives me access to legendary and epic heroes. And the percentage of pull is very high. I wait for a double X, and where the chances of pulling the hero becomes double, and I do that. So here I'm going to do a conversion. So I have 40, so I'm going to create one, and I have created one ancient summoning crystals. From 12 it has become 13, and I need 20 more to create further. So nothing is useless. As you can see, I have got 35 of this hero, really good Lord hero. Whenever she again comes back into the shards, I need another 35 to be able to pull her again free, and I can level up to a 6-star and have fun. I'm going to also show you some really interesting benefits that come from only within the game. It's not purchased. I will go back into the void and into the codex, and I'll go to the redeem shop from stuff. I have already won while doing those levels and taken 5 of these crystals. Right now I have 1600 of these coins, so it gives me an opportunity to pick up 2 of these crystals, or it's up to me whether I want to collect coins. So I can pick up 400 of the gems, and 300 each of anything. XP farming, when I do, I get to pick this up for a day, and all my XP farming is doubled. I can pick up energy if I want, which is 150 of these specific immortal sovereign coins. I can pick up gold. So depends on what I want. So currently I'm in no hurry because I'm not doing any summons. So I will just hold them for some time, and I am also going to get something from here. So that will ensure that I have a higher number, and I can use that. So that's a resource for various aspects got from within the game. What I'm gonna do further, so this refreshes every hour, and I see also here's something very interesting. So I don't need to use the 3 stars that I pull. I pick up some of the stuff from the gold that has been got from this within the game, these fellows, which I will use for leveling up. And at the beginning of the day, I just refresh and see if there is something worth picking up, and I pick them up. So there are these discounted heroes that are available. I pick them up. I pick these insignias because they are useful for level up. I will also keep refreshing till I receive the gems, because I don't then waste my time on gems. There's a little bit of lag. I pick the insignia. Oh, no need to pick. You'll be able to get this guy doing your regular pulls. I'm getting a high level of gear, which is the red one, but I'm able to farm them, so I'm not picking them up. I'm going to pick these up. Earlier in the game, I was not buying any of these heroes also, but now I have enough gold, and I can actually put it to use. So I'm just picking up these fellows because it helps me to level up my heroes without doing any pulls, because I don't want to do pulls. The blue crystals provide 2-star and 1-star heroes also as part of the summons, because they are the basic crystals. So I pick up all these useful resources and insignias, and that's it. So once I have reached the gems, I'll leave it at that. I have picked up stuff from here. I think in a day or two I'll pick up this from here. From here I've already picked up, and there is nothing currently to pick up from here. Yeah, maybe I would like to pick this. I get one and I pick it up because this is really useful to level up the skills of legendary heroes. Then there is a free option available and a paid. So as I said, there is a VIP option. So I pick up this, and every level provides some kind of a goodie. So the below one, the above one are all the free, and the below is what is the paid. So that is up to each person how much they want. As you can see, I've been talking and also collecting some resources from here. So I have covered most of the stuff that can be spoken as of today at a basic starter level. That's about it. I will speak more about what is this, because that is an advanced part. And as you can see, I'll just show you this fraction trial. So currently I'm not a high level player, so I'm not able to do certain things because I don't have that high level of BP. As you can see, I've reached stage 7, but stage 8 requires 563 200 BP. I don't have teams for that, so I just do an auto fight of stage 7, collect whatever is collected, so that I can, and I do it for both, so that I can go over here and I can use them to improve this. That is going to impact all my heroes. So it's basically building up building blocks of the account and so on and so forth. This I'm not so gung-ho about. I've done a little bit and collected a few things, but still I feel there is a lot of skilling and learning I have to do to be able to participate in this. So this is something that I've kept for a later time, because one of the things is if I do too many things, then it becomes difficult. Also, there is something very interesting within this. So let me, on top you can see these 3 lines and you can see the red dot. So when I click that, there's a whole host of things that open up. My mailbox where the game communicates with me, or I communicate with the game. Then I have the red dot with the headphones, that's customer service, so I can write to them. I have access to a lot of information, and the game sends a lot of notice and it shows up over here. So that's that. All new things that are coming, sneak peeks, they are all over here. So I'm going to make a separate video of the sneak peeks, which is a very unique opportunity for anybody new joining the game to join and spend a week. You don't like it, delete the game and move on. Don't spend a dime on the game. Don't spend anything on the game. Just get into the anniversary month, which is about 3 weeks or 4 weeks of play, and see how this 1 month goes for you. So and keep it totally free to play. You know, the fun part is free. Don't be greedy, because if you can manage that non-greed, you will be able to get a lot of summons, a lot of resourcing, a lot of fun experience, and also pull a few heroes. And there are 2 heroes that are going to be offered actually free through shards. So basically you will be able to assemble legendaries through shards got from the game. So it's very much there. And at the beginning of the game, the first 1 month, when you are clearing campaign, and there is a guide within the game. When you download the game and start, it guides you on how to move forward at every stage. So you don't need to look at content only. The content is more, expert content is required after, say, later 2 weeks or 3 weeks into the game. The initial part is guided by the game itself. You can still go and look at content, which I'm going to make. And there are others. So what can happen is you can actually use the anniversary goodies, which are going to be heaped and rained, to start your game and build your roster completely free to play, using gems, using summoning crystals, and the gold, red, ancient, and the blue ones are going to be offered like lavishly. So it's a good time to join. I mean, if I joined about 81 days when no promo was going on, if I joined now, it'll be completely different, but then I would not be making this video. So that's that. I will make that particular part. Then you have this, which has a lot of guidance of how to play the game, how to clear certain. So, you know, what are the featured heroes that are currently in the summoning portal? They get explained. Then all hero guides are over here. how to do raids is explained, and there are various content creators whose content has been put over here, and there is a whole host of guide regarding different heroes. So you have all this available via the game app. So you don't need to go searching here and there, and you don't need to depend on a specific content maker. You have content makers being brought in via the game app, and that is something interesting. So whoever is watching can actually start making content for this game too. And as I have done in Empires and Puzzles, I demystify, make it easy, so it doesn't look difficult and crazy, and you can actually have good fun. So I'm going to, in the next few days, speak how to engage with this game from a free to play perspective. That is going to be primarily my thing. Only when you see value and enjoy, then depending on the choice that you choose to make, you can go in, and don't fall for the line that I get sucked into the game. Nobody can get sucked into the game. If I stay grounded and I am playing from an entertainment perspective, and it's just part of the entertainment budgeting. Okay, so this is what I have done as part of it. Now I don't need to do anything as of now in the game. I have to do one hit over here to be able to clear some of the quest requirements. That, you know, I need to clear one stage, it'll be farmed and done. 100 stamina is easy. Perform one summon, I'm not going to do. It's useless and it has zero value. So that is something that I'm going to tell every starting player to not put pressure. And because there are 10 things to be done, you will count over here that I have already completed 5, and I have got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So there are 2 extra. So if you let go of any 2 by being more efficient, you will still get the 30 gems rewards. So you can imagine 30 gems into 30 days is 900 gems only from this daily. Then you have weekly 50 gems. So 4 weeks, 200, 1100. Then you have monthly, all these things coming through. And then of course you have all these other basic stuff. And from within the game, you're getting constantly loads of gems. So you can actually do your own mathematics of how you'll be able to pick up 2,500, around 2,500 gems every month, which is 30 summons or various other resources that you would like to get. So that's that. I am going to leave it at that. Each level in this, when you're clearing for the first time, you're going to get gems. Each level in this, when you're clearing for the first time, you can see you're going to get gems from each level, as well as you're going to get from top here. So there's a lot of gems coming, which helps in not just summons, but playing the game. One of the places where I've really invested in is buying stamina and energy, so I can do farming, which ensures that I pick up a lot of stuff. And this is constant ranking. So I've just dropped in ranking from 2nd to 3rd because VWOV has gone up in points from his farming of his or her farming of gear raid 2. So that's that. So I'm going to pause it over here. Enough material as a food for thought. Look at it, and I will make a subsequent video to be able to explain about the goodies that are on the way. And it's worth, as a free to play, to look at this particular game, join this game, and aim for providing an experience. And in about 2 to 3 weeks time or 4 weeks time, we know whether we like the game or we don't like the game. And one of the best ways to start any game is on a free to play mode with maximum resources that the game is providing me. And that usually is a festive period. And if it is anniversary, it is festive plus plus plus. That is what's starting from 12th of June, which is in 2 days time. So cheers. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.